fine.
Okay.
Is Kelly on? Yes. Hi, Kelly.
Hello. Oh my God, looks like I'm sleeping.
Can you guys see us?
Is the attorney
Morning, hon. I don't know, I haven't heard anything.
Oh.
All right, Mike, I noticed this. You're ready to go off to bed for the street too. Good. Nice. Very good, Mike.
Oh,
You
excuse
want me to
me.
mix it up for you?
No, that's okay.
Well, that's on,
March 5th.
yeah, that's on next Tuesday's agenda, right? Yeah, that's not today's
Sorry, talk
agenda.
about this.
Remember I left them downstairs?
That's for the sleep, that was for the.
There's no money involved. You should see it anyway.
I didn't bring any glasses.
No glasses, huh?
No, I'm,
Oh,
Thank you. I don't need it. You need it? All right.
okay, why don't we call the meeting to order? Stand for the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alderman Quist-Mars. Alderman Holliday.
Here.
Alderwoman Collins. Here. Alderman Carpenter.
Here.
Alderman Marticello.
There.
Okay, thanks for joining us this morning. Sorry for the late notice, but we wanted to get something, a very important project moving. We all know that the clubhouse has been an issue for quite a while, and we now have what we feel is a very, very good solution in place to get the city's golf course a clubhouse. And it's been a process, but we're here, and we've sent out information regarding the winning proposal, and we're here to vote on that tonight, today. This morning is even better. Has everybody had a chance to go through things, questions? We can talk about it, whatever you want to do at this point before we move.
Yes, I'll make an amendment. One resolution. I think we have a consent.
On 167.
Yeah, all times. Yeah. If you look at the first resolution, it doesn't say how much money. And I know we always ask, 167, see it? And I was thinking about reading my business. The last resolve clause.
And I'm gonna jump in, but I'm having a hard time hearing Mr. Marticello.
Okay. All right.
Could you speak up a little, Jimmy?
Sure. 167 resolution, okay? The last line, resolved that the mayor is authorized to enter into professional service agreement with Saratoga Associates. We need to amend that to put, the cost is not to exceed 198,000. Okay? We just need to amend it.
Yeah, that's what his
That should be on the
proposal states.
resolution, because they just, if it doesn't, it just gives them an open checkbook. All right, so I'll make that resolution. No problem. Even though, if you look at their proposal,
Yeah.
it does say in there, 198,000.
yes, it's in the agreement.
It's in the
It's in the
agreement,
agreement.
so we're gonna put on the original resolution, okay? And that's all I have to offer.
What's the code? What line are we gonna be using?
Well,
We
it's,
are-
if,
Go ahead. Second resolution is.
if you look at the second resolution, it's on there. Okay, but I wanna make sure it's on all the resolutions. It's on
We
there.
are, we
If
have,
you look at the memorandum, on page 2 of the memorandum, under Saratoga Associates, it says estimated total $198,000, not to exceed. That's what it says. But see, it's right on the memorandum anyway. But I just thought it'd be safe, we just put on all the resolutions, okay? That's all.
So we're using 100,000 and where's the 98,000?
well, that's, the controller and I have talked, we have a funding strategy for this. We have asked for some funding from various parties. We want to give them a month to respond, at which time we'll have a better idea if we're going to be getting funding from those sources. And once we have an idea for that, we will end up bonding for the balance, if there, whatever the balance may be on this contract.
But in the meantime, if
We're gonna
there's
get-
any kind of hesitation anywhere, there's always, we'll take the contingency fund. And then we'll reimburse the contingency fund once we get that money. Okay?
The totals,
The ARPA totals, yeah, we are at $595,000.
we still have,
Yes.
It's actually about 575.
I'm
that we
sorry,
spent.
22,000 SCADA for the water project. It's actually about 570.
570-ish, yes.
570-ish to 575, 570 to 575.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, was it?
170,000-ish is what the controller,
We have left,
we have
okay.
uncommitted.
And we have to spend that pretty soon, right?
We don't have to spend it, we have to earmark it, right?
Oh, okay.
We have a year to December. That's what we have with that money.
So we are in good shape with that. Again, we don't wanna borrow money we may not need to borrow on a bond. So, that's how we're gonna do it, with the council's approval.
Okay, Mary, you ready?
As amended, we're gonna vote on the resolution as amended.
But we didn't introduce the resolution yet.
Okay, let's move the rest.
Resolution 2324-167, resolution to authorizing the award of a contract for architectural services for a 3-season venue at the Amsterdam Municipal Golf Course by Alderman Marticello. Whereas the city of Amsterdam has identified a need for a modern venue to replace the former clubhouse at the city of Amsterdam Municipal Golf Course. Whereas architectural design services are the first step towards constructing a new venue in the city's golf course. Whereas the city engineer issued a request for qualifications in December 2023 from architectural firms for this project. Whereas the city received qualification statements from 4 firms, which was then shortlisted to 2 firms. Whereas the list firms were interviewed by city officials, and whereas the city engineer has issued a memorandum on February 23rd, 2024, which recommends that the city of Amsterdam retain Saratoga Associates to provide professional design services in support of this project. Resolved that the mayor is authorized to enter into a professional services agreement with Saratoga Associates.
At this time, I'd like to make an amendment for the cost not to exceed $198,000.
Okay, on that amendment, discussion,
On the amendment. Call the roll on the amendment.
Alderman Marcelo?
Aye.
Alderwoman Quistamars? Alderman Holliday? Alderwoman Collins?
Aye.
Alderman Carpenter?
On the
As amended, Alderman Marcelo?
Aye.
Alderwoman Quistamars? Alderman Holliday? Alderwoman Collins?
Aye.
And Alderman Carpenter.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-168, resolution amending budget golf course clubhouse by Alderman Marticello. Whereas the city is exploring numerous avenues of grant funding to help finance phase 1 of the new 3-season municipal golf course clubhouse. Whereas the city plans to bond for any construction costs that are not covered by grants. And whereas it could take months to find out what grants, if any, are approved for this project. Whereas the project is time sensitive, so the city would like to commit $100,000 in ARPA funding towards the initial clubhouse project cost. Now therefore be it resolved, the controller is authorized to amend the 23-24 fiscal year budget as follows. Increase.
So moved. So moved.
Discussion.
Oh, discussion? Call the roll.
Alderman Marcelo?
Aye.
Alderwoman Quistamars?
Aye.
Alderman Holliday? Alderwoman Collins?
Aye.
And Alderman Carpenter.
Thank you. Mike, we're ready to roll, all right? Okay, and just one other piece of discussion I'd like to have here. I was hoping the attorney was gonna be here. I thought he was, but we have had several, and Michelle Jackson is here and she can attest to the fact that parking in downtown has been an issue for quite a while. And so we met the police chief, Mike Clark, the engineer, Dan Gray, our community and economic development director, myself, and we discussed some of the issues that they have down there. And this is the section of downtown, the traditional old section of downtown.
one of the things that we've noticed, that I think every one of you have probably noticed who's ever parked there, is that the angle of the parking spaces are exactly opposite the way that human nature would expect them to be. So we want to go back to human nature and let you pull into a parking spot without having to pull past it and backing in at an awkward angle against traffic. That's one of the things, but the rest are all based upon the benefit of the merchants and the shoppers down there who are doing business. I believe we have 7 businesses now down there operating, and you know, parking is an issue for all of them. Of course, they need to have parking spaces for their employees and for their customers. So this will help alleviate that. It will also make it more convenient for pedestrians to go down there and park their car and do business with those merchants. So the proposals that are in front of you will be the proposals that we will be discussing. What I guess, and that's why I wanted, because Sally here, I guess we will have a public hearing.
You gotta do it, this has to be done by ordinance.
Yeah, it's gotta be done by ordinance, and then we'll have a public hearing, which would give the public and those businesses the opportunity to come in and talk about this. But I wanted to get this out to the council,
Right.
so that you could see what we're gonna do with this. And I'm hoping by this Tuesday, that we can discuss it some more.
This is good, Mayor, because I've had a lot of discussion with one in particular, G's Cookies, and it's a nightmare. What happens is people from the mall are parking there.
Yeah,
And I'm sure you're aware of it now,
Yep.
right? Okay.
yeah,
So I
no,
don't need to elaborate.
People who work at the mall park there.
people who work at the mall park there, people who live in the apartments park there all the time, and it makes it hard for businesses. So this will resolve the issue for those businesses.
Yes.
And there's plenty of parking downtown for people who work in the mall. There's plenty of mall parking there. So I'll be sending a letter to the owners of the mall, and letting them know we're contemplating this and telling them to be prepared. The other change was for Veterans Field and Taft Place. When we expanded Veterans Field, last couple of years, Veterans Field has experienced a tremendous growth, not just in the facilities that are there, but also the number of people who go there. And one of the issues created by that is, you know, that's a good thing, but one of the issues created by that is there really was not enough parking around the venue, so that people who wanted to play basketball, who wanted to go to Little League baseball games, there was no place where they could park conveniently or off-street. So, and as a result, it causes concerns for that neighborhood. I mean, we have sometimes 100 people up there playing basketball, and there's no place for them to park other than in front of those people's homes. So we with the help again of the city engineer, we are going to solve the problem, we hope. Well, I know we're going to alleviate it. We've already put a parking spot, as you know, a parking lot. We've cut it into the Locust Avenue side. We're going to cut a second parking lot into the Harding Road side of the existing Little League baseball diamond, which would permit 18 to 20 cars to park there. By parking there, it would no longer require them we can put a no parking ban on Taft, on the western side of Taft, which borders the park, which is the place where reportedly or allegedly cars enter into the park surface itself, park on the lawn, make ruts, etc. And we're talking about a woodlap rail fence at this point, or some sort of border that would prevent anyone from pulling into the park from that side of the street. And also another thing that we're going to be getting, the purchase order has already, I believe the purchase order is in, is the camera technology, which will be aimed at all these areas. So if we can alleviate these parking problems and we can have a more secure visual monitoring of the park, I think we'll be in good shape. So I'm gonna be bringing this up at next Tuesday's meeting. I'll talk with the attorney and we'll be prepared to move this forward. And any questions you may have between then and now, if you want to go out and talk to any of your constituents, go ahead, but I wanted to prepare you with this, okay? Thank you very much. I have nothing else. Does anybody have anything? All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Make a motion.
Kelly, I'll send you this. Rich, I'll send you one of these, okay?
Make a motion. Call the roll.
Alderman Marcel,
Aye.
Alderwoman Quist Demars, Alderman Holliday, Alderwoman Collins,
Aye.
and Alderman Carpenter.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here.
Good morning.